For nearly 7,000 years, the High Elves nurtured a magical kingdom deep within the forests of northern Lordaeron. However, 7 years ago, the undead scourge invaded Quel'Thalas, pushing the elves to the brink of extinction. Led by the Death Knight Arthas, the scourge destroyed the mystical Sunwell, severing the elves from the source of their magical power. Now, a broken people, the surviving elves gather in the last bastion of their strength, Alathalas. Once abandoned and forgotten, it has been rebuilt and now serves as a home to countless refugees. Nevertheless, with no access to the Sunwell, the arcane addiction of the High Elves becomes a growing issue every day. More and more individuals turn to forbidden powers to quench their thirst. As a proud High Elf, it is now your duty to restore the former glory of your people and protect your newfound homeland. However, not all is as it seems, and the Regency Council's support for the Alliance may not be as unwavering as it appears.
Okay, so that does seem louder than I like it to be, so let's see this. Huh. Let's see, I'll check something 2 here. Alright. Check a couple things. Well, before I start talking too much, I have both cats in my room currently. One of them has been having a pee issues. She was in the basement for a bit. Been trying to she's been doing better, so I've been letting her stay in my room. But now the other cat, the younger one, is now just laying on top of her, giving her a bath. It's so cute. Alright. So I checked the sound. One thing I realized I should have done after watching previous streams, well, actually, I should say more looking at my OBS studio. I like hearing the game when I'm playing, so I leave the volume up higher. But I finally lowered the output from the game to through my actual recording, so it should be better sound-wise. I might be too loud now, but I don't think so. I'm actually gonna double check it a third time. That's not really double check now, is it? Alright, so I do think I'm ready to play. Well, not quite ready, but almost. Advanced. No, not lock. Yep. There, you are auto attack, good. Alright. Oh, so cute, you guys. Alright, so finally recording again. Streaming, I should say. Actually, before I forget, let me get out of that. Once again. Okay. was just doing this recently. I should remember. There you are. I don't mind seeing world chat when I want to, but alright. I'm gonna get started in 1 second. Of course, I put most of the information for this and why I'm doing a new character. Laurethiel is not cancelled by any means. I wanted to play multiple characters for a while, and even when I was playing through with the Paladin a while back, even though it was a while ago now that I actually played through this zone. I say a while, it was like what, 4 months? I remembered wanting to play through it with a hunter. So here's my hunter. Originally was gonna be a female one, but I want to do a male hunter since most of my characters are gonna be females. There's gonna be other characters I'm gonna start playing too soon, but this will be new. This is it for now. Well, maybe there's a third character, but we'll see. But time to just get started, I guess. Did put my microphone volume down a little bit, but it shouldn't be bad. Yeah.
Greetings.
Oh, by the Sunwell, another caravan. Feels like the very ground beneath us is groaning from the weight of weary travelers. There is scarcely enough space to catch one's breath, let alone find a place to rest. Please find a small patch of ground, any corner will do, and try to make it yours. At least for now. Unpack your belongings, as meager as they may be. It seems as if we're all carrying the weight of shattered lives in our hands. Take a moment to collect yourself amidst the chaos. And look, there's Commander Arathi over there, orchestrating what little order we have left. She seems to be in need of capable souls, and by the look of you, resilience marks your spirit. Approach her when you can, offer your aid. May the light guide us through these dark times.
Good luck, friend.
What brings you here?
Arthur's judgment has proven sound in sending you my way. You bear the mark of capability, unmistakable in your presence, Hunter. There's no doubt we could use your skills in this tumultuous time. There's much to be done, and with every caravan that arrives, our needs grow. Are you ready to lend your hand to our cause? I think one thing I will change is most classes' titles do fit, but I think as a hunter and with what little roleplay I'll do during streams, his history is background, I should say. More like he's been a ranger or a far strider for a little while now, since before the Second War, so I'll just call him Ranger. Don't need to get into all that. The streams are more to level up and something to relax to kind of thing. Roleplay is going to be more on my own time anyways. So cute when the cats are giving each other baths. The older one's now giving the younger one a bath. The Regency Council has bestowed upon me the responsibility of providing sustenance and shelter for all those who seek refuge in this land. A task, noble in intent, but once burdened by a stark lack of resources. The local boar population is abundant, a potential source of nourishment for our people. However, the reality is harsh. Many here lack the necessary equipment or skills to hunt them down. It falls upon shoulders willing and able to bridge this gap. If you have the means and the skill, could you gather at least 10 young boarflings for our cause? It would be a tremendous help in easing the hunger that gnaws at the spirits of those who have sought safety here. That is it for quest for now. I think there might be one over there. Well, that's at level 2. Don't know for sure. Yeah, you're grayed out, so there shouldn't be any other quests. Actually, one thing I do want to take a look at. I'm not sure if I'll do anything for this character as such. But future characters I'll be playing, I'll probably do some of the challenges. Not likely hardcore challenge. I might leave like a character standalone for hardcore, but I'm not worried about doing hardcore challenges right now. I have other ones from Retail WoW that I can do it on anyways. If I decide I really want to do a high elf one specifically for some reason, I'll do it, but it was the glyph guy.
I am honored.
Oh, hang on a second. There's more than I remember there being. I'm not going to read these out loud. I'm just going to read these to myself.
Till next we meet. Be careful.
I could do something like this for this character maybe, but I don't really care for additional experience.
Good luck, friend. Till next we meet.
Bacon one I don't know. Hamburger. That's interesting. I feel like stuff like that could be funny to do.
Be careful.
Like these three I don't recognize, I will say. These ones up here I've already read about.
Good luck,
okay.
friend.
Wee Warlord, is that something like only gnomes can do or something?
Till
Alright,
next
can't do either of
meet.
those. That's fine. Actually, can I? Self-restraint? Prevents you from gambling. What? Is there gambling in this game? Oh, Wee Warlord is for level 1. That makes sense, actually. Glyph of the Artisan. Hey, honestly, I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna say this. I don't think I'm gonna do any of these. Which one was I thinking about before? Glyph of War, that's right. But I don't really want an experience gain increase. The decrease, funny enough, the decreases are what I'd rather get. I guess that would also be good in that regard. It would work in my favor. Because one thing I do want to talk about while I'm looking at these, other characters that I have in mind are going to definitely do some of these glyphs. I don't know all of which ones. I feel like I want to do the bacon one with somebody, but I feel like the artisan one, if I do a third character, it's probably going to be a dwarven warrior. It could be somebody else, but that's something that's going to come up sooner or later. And honestly, I would, since I'm going to give him blacksmithing and mining, which I'll talk about that more in a second, he could actually use that one pretty. I think I'll have him do that one when it comes time to playing him. Glyph of War, though, I will say, out of all my characters, he is the most likely to want to just go and fight everybody. But I know that ganking can be an issue with low level, and I really don't like that idea. I have to deal with that, so I'm gonna say no, probably. And plus, I don't want an experience gain. The other character I was gonna talk about, I was usually gonna play a high elf mage before the hunter, but I'm just in the mood for the hunter, so I'll get to that again in a second. What was it? This one, Glyph of the Turtle. She is gonna have Glyph of the Turtle because I want her, and I think this could be another character or maybe two that are also gonna do Glyph of the Turtle. Because that means I have to do more leveling through alternative zones, probably. Which, honestly, I do like that idea. So, I think this character is gonna level up normally. Mainly because I just don't have a... Like, this character I already have... I already know exactly what I want to do with him, more or less. He's very basic with how I want to do a lot of things, but I still like the character. He's pretty much going to start here, and I said this in the description as well. Loch Modan, Wetlands, Arathi Highlands, Hinterlands, into the Plaguelands, and or going to the Burning Steppes. I might do a mix of both those, I don't know, but it's very simple how the leveling one is going to be. But then I have a mage I'm kind of wanting to like go everywhere with. So I kind of want to give her that glyph specifically so she can like do multiple zones that are meant for the same level pretty much. Another thing I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to do Glyph of the Turtle for a human warrior I'll do in the future. Because he's going to go through like Gilneas as well as some of the other more human zones. So. But think I've been talking enough. I probably should have been talking while fighting, but I'm not good at when I'm doing so. It's not that late. Originally, I meant to do start this character, let's see, a million times now, I think. Give or take 1 or 2. Alright, so you're just... Wait, boars? I thought... Didn't I do a second quest? Is it? Nope, I think it's just this... Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, one thing I'll also say about this character... Oh dang, male. I said in the script we gotta do Skinning and Leatherworking, but what else were we saying? Oh, so for his melee weapon, even though I think hunters could dual wield in this game. I don't know. I'm not sure if they can even do it in Classic yet. Well, whatever the case is, I'm gonna have him do two-handed swords probably. So I need to be further away for this character. Where do I see the efficiencies again? I think it's just, yeah, no, I don't think he saved it correctly. Unfortunate. Let's put it down here. I will admit, I did forget about the bow specialization and swiftness of the ranges. It gets. Oh, this is the other quest, that's right.
Can I assist you?
Hey, you there. For a while now, I've had my eye on that lady over yonder. No need to turn and stare, mind you. Subtlety is key. The catch is, she's not exactly warming up to my advances. Now here's where you come in. I'm thinking a beautiful flower crown could work wonders, don't you agree? Embarrassingly enough, I'm not exactly the bravest soul when it comes to venturing into the forest alone. Lynxes, spiders, you name it. I've seen them all, and it gives me the shivers. So here's the deal. If you could go gather some flowers for me, I might just stand a chance at winning the heart of that lovely lady. What do you say?
Till next we meet.
What's the range on the hunters again? Pretty dang far. Very far. Okay.
It's too far away.
That did not look like a hit. I want to get at least 2 arrows off, I think. I do gotta be careful with the arrows supply. One thing I did want to look into was if arrows are actually craftable in this because I know they're not in WoW to this day. I don't think they're craftable. I think maybe there was like 1 or 2 that are. I also know that there's a person you could trade with. I think trade bullets for it, but he's not doing engineering. And honestly, I only have 1 character I'm going to do in the future that's going to do engineering probably. I suppose it's nothing set in stone though, so that could change. Yeah, I think one of the things I could talk about is what I have in mind for this game anyways. Everything else is nothing else is sure at all. So I wasn't on the character screen for very long, but anyone that would have seen this video in the future, or if they were here when I first started, but I have a lot of characters I already made that are a couple that are used, including Laurethiel, of course. There's another character I've played that I'll probably end up deleting them. Otherwise, I might play on my own time. If I play her at all, it's gonna be on my own time. And mostly all characters that I'm gonna be playing down the road sooner or later. I'm not sure when I'll start each of them, but it's probably going to be near future for most of them. One of them is going to be much further down the line probably though. Baby boy.
I haven't cast that yet.
Make it comfortable. Because your big sister is taking up the entire spot, pretty much. As far as you even tried laying there. But I know you like sleeping with your sister. They love each other, but I think she hates it when he bothers her when she's sleeping and trying to sleep. Yeah, it's like he's got his paws wrapped around. Well, he's got one of his legs wrapped around her head pretty much. So it's like trying to put your arms around someone's shoulders or whatever. The older cat's probably gonna go with me when we move out of here, we'll say. The younger one is gonna stay here though. Which is definitely better for him, because he's definitely closer to people I live with. What was I doing? Oh yeah, daisies. I know one thing, I was actually quite tempted to start this character before I started streaming, going all the way to the next town. Honestly, I kind of wish I did do this, so I can have him learn skinning before I started everything. Because one, you guys are gonna have to now watch me go over there on screen, but more than that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are all gonna be skinnable. Not exactly a shock. The only reason why it's only different with skinning compared to herbalism usually and mining is that there's usually no nodes available for herbalism or mining in the starting first 1 through 5 zone part of the zone. Although it's a little bit more mixed here, so could be copper possibly, but there is definitely herbs like silver, not silver, peace blue.
I am listening.
Thank you, sir. Your willingness to... Oh, I said it again. Thank you, Ranger. Your willingness to contribute to, I can't talk. Contribute is like a small beacon of hope in the vast sea of our needs. It may seem like a mere drop amidst the ocean of challenges we face, but with each kind gesture, we inch closer to the restoration of our former glory. During your foray into the wilderness, I am sure you observed the growing threat posed by the lynxes that plague these forests. While they may be a mere nuisance at present, we cannot afford to let their population spiral out of control. I must task you with a somber duty. Venture once more into the woods and cull the young of these lynxes. We cannot permit their numbers to swell, for the safety and well-being of our people depend on maintaining a balance in this newfound home. Give me a second, I want to grab a drink. So they can leave whenever they want, but the older ones have stay asleep for a while. And I say older and younger, they're very close in age. One's only about a year old now, because we got her last December, around Christmas. And then the younger one is probably, we had him since August. I say older and younger because it's just easier. You're so cute though.
Hello.
Hey there, new face, right? Pleasure's mine. I'm Delicia, and you can just call me Dal. But you can just call me Dal. I'm part of Laurethiel since its very beginnings, and let me tell you, I've been putting my culinary skills to work around here. I'm the resident cook, and if I do say so myself, the rations these refugees are getting are downright laughable. Dry meat and Elwyn's rotting green? Not exactly fit for the Quel'Dorei palate. And here's the thing, I'm itching to whip up my famous goulash, but they're not letting me get my hands on the right ingredients. If you could do me a solid and gather some forest hog shredder legs and lynx steaks, we'll have a feast fit for our people in no time. Let's turn this drab menu into something worth savoring. Don't worry, the lynxes aren't related to you, little guy. I mean, real life, who knows, but... Nah, they're not related. Distantly, very distantly, yes, but... no more than that.
What brings you here? I am listening.
Are you seeking to become an esteemed and honorable ranger? Your bearing with the bow is remarkable. Quite frankly, almost rivaling the honor of becoming an acclaimed and renowned arcanist. It is unfortunate that many of our rangers have perished alongside our own land. Yet similar to yourself, there exists another here who wants to emulate their footsteps. Take wisdom from her experience, and perhaps both you and her shall become the stepping stones for future generations. Inferno Challenge. I don't remember seeing that one.
What brings you here? Hello.
The Farstars are a proud group of rangers. With the downfall of our homeland, most of them too have passed away. Still, their legacy will live on through us. Farstar legacy must live. Oh. Don't speak very many words. Track piece. Not exactly useful. Let us save the memory, so. I will be looking at this video later just to try out the sound again. Been messing around with the audio, like I said. Should be much better. I didn't notice how much the sound actually covered my voice before, which I don't know why everyone wants to listen to me anyways, but regardless. But when I was watching my streams and other recordings back, I realized just how quiet I really was compared to it. So my stream, like I think I said it before, my stream for OBS is gonna be now just that's the volume actually really correctly for that too. Although I might lower it on here too, because this is kind of loud. Not much though. I like hearing the game.
How may I help?
You must be jesting. To think these flowers could sway anyone, let alone win the favor of someone as fair as she is. It's a futile endeavor. Worthless, utterly worthless. Winning her heart seems like an insurmountable task. I'll likely wither away in solitude here, far from the homeland that once held the promise of connection. Just leave me so I can indulge in my melodrama in peace.
Good luck.
I forgot that the flowers are held in the mouths of guys. Makes sense, of course, but it's still funny to me. I mean, I think I kind of want to hold on to it, so and I don't want to use up bag space, so I'll keep it in my guy's mouth for now, I guess. Not very fitting now, is it? Whatever. Oh. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in at least one of my videos of World of Warcraft, but hunters were probably the most common. Like, I created a lot of characters when I first started playing World of Warcraft. Hunters, I probably were like 60-70% of them. I didn't create a single paladin or warrior back then. They were all hunters. There was a few druids. There was Acolyte the Shaman, who was my first character actually leveled up properly. I never actually hit max rank, but I got close at the time. Shaman's not for me, and they're still not, but I don't know what characters were. Honestly, I'd probably say warlocks. And for healing, druids probably are my better one, because I love healing over time and DOTs. So, warlocks definitely my go-to, but I'd rather be a healer over a tank. Oh, this is it. Well, we're on Lynx first. Also, my first pet is probably going to be the Lynx. There's other options. The only other one that's really likely to see the first one is Fox. It's going to be either a Fox or a Lynx at first. think I might go with Fox, honestly. I really do like them. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to say as well is that the this sword or whatever is a two. It's count. I thought it was gonna be a pole arm, but I'm kind of glad I double checked, because otherwise I wouldn't have double checked. If I was gonna assume it was a pole arm, is what I was gonna say. Because I know it's a two-handed sword, that's what he's using. I want to give him that sword. I always like to use it.
That spell
honestly, I
isn't
can't imagine giving it to any other type of character. Oh, there you are. I'm not sure if I talked about this, but most of my character names are based in Sindarin from Tolkien's work. I think a lot of elf characters take from the language anyways, like by other people or otherwise. I think it's a fair thing. Although, obviously, there's going to be some discrepancies, some like slight changes that either are personal preference or just because the name was taken. This is not one of them. The Dulinthalion, I think sometimes I call him Dulin just by itself. I'm trying to think right now. I know the meaning of it. Pretty much the entire name is supposed to be Nightingale, or Warrior Nightingale, possibly. I can't remember. I know the Dulin is supposed to be Nightingale, and then Thalion I think is supposed to be Warrior or something. It's been a while. I made the name a while ago, and while it's not the best name ever, I do like it for the character because he's the character I play in my free time primarily, in like Skyrim. I played like options. Always just. Oh, I need more Hawk Striders. I'm thinking. What was I gonna say? He's usually just like the stealth archer type of character, a ranger, all that. But he's also very much a warrior. Like he's more of a mix. While he's Hunter is definitely the best like equivalent for it. Hunter. Oh, I thought I saw a bag for a second. I got this though. Oh yeah. Nightingale. Technically, like you could say I took the name because of the Nightingales from Skyrim, but there's different lore. Not different lore. There's backgrounds that, depending on the universe, or different. Maybe it's like I don't know.
That's still recharging.
Should be better. What was I saying? But you don't need to kill any more races. But no matter what he's from, he's pretty much just like a loner fighter who's out generally just out for vengeance in general. Just a very, very simplified kind of thing. If I looked at him from a Lord of the Rings perspective, he's one of the long-living, been through a lot kind of elf, which most of the elves in Lord of the Rings were anyways, but although a lot of the characters I make end up being younger. But he's the type of elf that would have been around during the years of the trees kind of thing. An older elf. I can only make him so old depending on the setting, of course, for him to still be a decent fit for it. But obviously, I could make him old enough to actually have fought in the Troll Wars in this game, but the issue comes in that I think the only elf that was known to have been alive during the Troll Wars was King Anasterian's Sunstrider, and he wasn't he was already ancient by the time of the Third War, so I don't think it would have been good for to have him that old kind of thing. So, but he was part of the Farstriders for quite a while before the First and Second Wars, I will say. Not much about the limits of the background let's just talk about. Just want to more talk about him while I'm on stream a little bit to give you a better idea. I was hoping there's going to be a Hawkstrider back here too, so I just wasted all of our times. Sorry. Oh. I'll turn this quest in actually. Oh, there's another quest. Pick you up. Also, yeah, I can pick you up too.
I am honored.
Do you see these withered husks? Oh wait, he said. You may very well end up like them if the Silver Sun mine remains unreclaimed. The arcane golems, once loyal laborers, have been struck by some sort of arcane discharge. No doubt the handiwork of those so-called blood elves. It's driven them mad. The mine is now inaccessible, and we've been severed from the source of these sweet, sweet arcane crystals. But alas, the Regency Council seems more interested in courtly backstabbing than offering any meaningful assistance. So if you've got the metal for it, maybe you could clear out the mine of these deranged arcane golems. Payment, of course, will be in clear silver, a fair compensation for a dangerous task. I know the only thing I've really been putting up on my YouTube for a while now has been World of Warcraft, although there's only been this stream and the last stream for the last few months, and even before that was just this, but sometimes you just need a nice relaxing game, and this has all I've really been in the mood for, were relaxing games and RPGs for a little while now. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. You, come here, you little... No, that's not me. I'm sorry. Please don't. You must forgive me. That wasn't me. I didn't mean it, but you see, I haven't had my dose of mana in how long has it been? I feel like lately time has been standing still and laughing at me. Please, I need you to bring me an arcane crystal from the mines. The golems make it so hard to get them, and there are never enough. It's never enough. Please hurry. I can't stand it. Also gotta work on my devotion when I'm actually reading these. I think I get the general tone, but... Before I talk to her, sort my stuff again.
What brings
I am
you
level
here?
3, so I'm gonna... abilities, because I think aspect of the monkeys, but it's available right now. A welcome relief to know that the burgeoning threat of the lynx population has been curbed. Your actions bring a sense of solace, and I can rest easier knowing that you've shouldered this responsibility for our community, young hunter.
I am listening.
Nope. Really? You're all level 4? Okay, no, you two are level 4. You're level 6. Dang, okay. I'm almost able to have them. I can't remember perfectly about all the quests, but yeah, nothing in here. Primarily just trainers and merchants. Yeah, so it's either gonna be a fox or a lynx I'm gonna tame once I hit level 10. I'm not sure if they have the normal hunter quests here or not. I would imagine they would, but we'll see. I think I've checked here I think when I was originally leveling through here on Laurethiel, I realized there was absolutely no quest except for the hardcore one.
Hello.
Oh wait, another quest?
Hello. I am listening.
Dulinthalion, may I borrow a moment of your time? Your past assistance is not gone unnoticed, and there's a delicate matter that requires your attention. It appears we are not alone in this new refuge. Our scouts have reported the presence of a significant force atop a nearby hill. Our former brethren, the so-called Blood Elves. They are loyal to the traitorous Prince Kael'thas, and their dependence on dark magic clouds their judgment. They pose a threat to our cause, and their proximity to Dulinthalion raises concerns. I must task you with a challenging mission. Seek out and eliminate this group of Blood Elves. They are led by a man named Valoran Brightstar, a figure whose removal will sow chaos among their ranks. The safety of our community hinges on the success of this mission. I can't remember if the mines are easier or if they're easier. Level 4. They're a bit further apart, but I think they're more like. I think the mine is easier. Also, I know the mail, there's something going on, like some type of event for a turtle while, and that's why what the mail's probably from, but I think I might have sent mail from another character to him too. So I did, I had a character, I had a character I was gonna play. I think there was a High Elf Hunter originally, High Elf Warrior originally created that I deleted since. That one got replaced by Dwarf Warrior, by the Dwarf Warrior, like, cause he's gonna be the main blacksmith character. Cause I'm gonna try having most of the professions. Maybe, yeah, most of the professions. I might do a. Oop, I don't know why I did that. I might do a gnome that will do engineering at some point, but chances are the only engineer character I'm gonna have is gonna be a goblin I'm gonna play in the future. It's gonna be a goblin. He might be a character I might start soon too. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I should have tried finishing this quest before. Oh. Yes, my knife got parried by a bird. Ostrich. I don't hate the Hawkstriders. I have nothing against them.
That spell isn't real.
They're definitely a pretty bird, but I never liked having them as a mount, I will say. Not the worst, obviously, but... Alright. Can I say they're not the worst? Because I like most of the race mounts, I will say. Think of which ones I dislike more. I'm not a big fan of like engineering and machines and stuff like that, so maybe I would go with the Mechano Striders, but even they're kind of interesting. I think one thing I was saying earlier about my character's background was that he has a hatred of the forest trolls in the Dark Horde. Really? Seriously? Oh god, I didn't use a freaking arrow on that thing. What was that? The character lived through the Second War and did see the forest trolls as people who, he's always seen the forest trolls as an enemy, as people trying to take his family from him, and has taken his family.
I can't.
And after the Third War, he saw them as scavengers trying to pick at the remains of Quel'Thalas. I would imagine most would, but seeing as he was the ranger, he would have been at the front lines of fighting against them and the Sword when they first invaded. And even though like all types of classes are effective against the undead, logically I would imagine arrows are probably less effective against something that's gonna just live from being killed, probably. Like, you know what I mean? But my feeling was that he felt completely useless when fighting the Scourge. So in a way, he's going to be taking out the frustrations and anger he already had on the forest trolls as well as the orcs as well. But I've had a lot of characters playing through the Plaguelands, and a high elf that doesn't instantly go after the Scourge is a little strange. But he's not going to avoid fighting the Scourge either. We have to do his actual, oh, right here. Okay, did you already get your box?
I'm out of range.
I was gonna let her have it, because I thought she was fighting their golem for it. Anyways. He, of course he's still gonna fight the Scourge, and he's probably gonna go through the eastern Plaguelands, if not both the Plaguelands. But he's primarily going to go after the Cult of the Damned, because as far as he's concerned, the living members, or the semi-living members, are actually still a target he can kill. Even if it's just adding numbers to the Scourge at this point. Go after what you can, mediating any threats to his people. I don't want to say that. I'm good at my words. I'm better at writing words down than reading, but I don't think I ever want to, even if I became like a YouTuber, I don't think I'd ever really want to read from a book or anything like that. Especially not during a stream. I feel like a stream should almost always be just easygoing, relaxed. Not thinking much about it. Okay, I need to heal. Oh, crap. Phone fell, so I was more focused on that, so I ended up fighting somebody up close as a hunter. Not always ideal. But I realized that I left my phone's volume on, so my stream volume was going pretty much right to my microphone, but it doesn't seem like that was actually an issue, thankfully. Whatever the case is, it is now muted like it should have been. Come on. I think maybe the Blooders were a better option. I'm not doing well against them. Not well enough to keep fighting, I don't think. Plus, I haven't seen a single malfunctioning arcane golem yet. I remember killing 3 different kinds of golems here. Could be alone or not, I guess. Oh. Get as many arrows into this thing as I can. 2 is the magic number. Okay, one thing I was going to say as well earlier was that part of the reason why I'm trying to avoid playing humans is there's going to be a huge time sink playing a human, I feel like, simply because I've tried playing a human in my own time, and the amount of players in Elven Forest is absurd. Obviously, there's a lot of players here, too. This is probably the second most out of the Alliance ones, anyways. I can't speak much for the Dwarves yet, since I've only played a character there for a bit. Oh, crap. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. If they don't stop now, I'm dead. Yep. I'm dying a lot quicker than I did as the Paladin. I don't have very many ways to survive as a hunter early on. That's one of the reasons why I don't really want to... I want to enjoy my character, so I'm not really going to play hardcore right now. And if I do, I still have a Night Elf Priest I was working on retail, so I'll probably go back to that character if I feel like playing hardcore. But the hunter survivability is just not there early on. Plus, I definitely should not have chosen to go after the golems yet. Going after the blood elves, despite them being so close, would have been a much better idea. Plus, I'm now level 4, so I can actually get more abilities, including the aspect of the monkey, which would help me my dodge. Just something I do need to rely on right now. I forget what the other one was. I think there was an arcane shot that was at level 4. There was Hunter's Mark, arcane shot. Aspect of the monkey and Hunter's Mark, arcane shot, aspect of the monkey. Wasn't there one more? Should have been, I think. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I didn't even see you. If she didn't hear me, he only ever not take the shit.
That's still recharging. I am grateful.
Oh, that was a malfunctioning arcane golem. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here after. I can turn one of the quests in at least, but they're a little too much for me right now. Did I take... Yeah, I took durability damage. That's what I figured. Couldn't remember if I could take durability at this level or not. They're so cute. The cats are just so cute. I had to take a picture of them. Usually I use, for the most part, I've been trying to use my laptop or my second computer to watch my streams, but because I don't have a great setup for my room, the best I can really do for current setup would so that the cats could actually, because even though they can jump for some reason, they don't like jumping from my bed to my desk. Well, in this case, the file cabinet next to my desk. So if I really wanted them to stay by my window and by me in general, I actually let in my TV tray that has my laptop on it be used so they can just simply cross it.
Hello.
Oh, I just turned it in without talking. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I played through this area already. No one's really gonna care.
I need to target something first.
I think I did that previously.
What brings you here?
Serpent Sting, that's it. Yeah. Additional damage on my bow, please. With my bow, please. Technically, I don't even really need the auto attack from you. Oh, you got it. Oh, blessed. Thank you. Today is going to be alright. Today will be great. This is great. This is never enough.
Greetings.
I am listening.
Could have kept that rough stone, I suppose, but I'm good. Go up to the Blood Elves instead. Might not be the right move, but I feel like it is. 8 spies and the name character. How long did you go for again? 15 seconds. You know, the DOT will be very helpful when I'm killing anything. Shattered Illidar Crust. So cute. Dang, gonna rush strike him before he even kicked me. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Oh, mudded. Maybe I really leave this in for now, just in case I mess up the
I need a target.
Oh, okay. That's not good. Might be fine, actually. I'm definitely fine. He's here.
You have my thanks. Wait, what? Well, I can't give it to anybody. That's funny. One thing I wanted to say, I actually ended up having that same exact drop off the named Defias guy in Northshire Valley. But the thing was that I ended up being in the same party with somebody to take care of him, so we both got credit. And we both rolled need despite the character not actually needing it. Let's ignore that. And we both rolled the same number, but they ended up getting it. And I could have used it actually, but I wasn't caring too much about it because the character I'm doing on there was primarily supposed to. It's primarily going to be doing two-handed swords anyway, so I'm not worrying about it. But it would have been good for the level, because yeah. Rolethi didn't spawn in for the guy yet. Is it just the auto shot that uses the arrows? I thought Serpent Sting would have used at least one. Okay, well I've killed enough. I don't know why I'm still killing them. I'm not even sure if I needed those last ones. Uh-oh. I think the game just crashed. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gonna be going back up, so I guess this is annoying. Well, I'm just gonna end the stream here then, I guess. If it goes back up, I will restart the stream, I suppose, but right now there's nothing. Alright, hopefully I can see